Hello guys, it's me Sanjay here. Welcome to Pantech Solutions and then Warriorsway. And I'm warmly welcome you all for the series A.I Masterclass Day 6. So I hope you guys are super excited for this Day 6 of the session. And before going on to the session, I really appreciate the people who guys have up to this level because it is a 30-day series and we guys have started with a lot of people. And even though now the participants are less, but you guys are really superb. Okay, so you are really superb that you guys have successfully completed 5 days, only 25 days remaining. So don't skip out any session. So thank you so much for coming to this sixth day of the session. Today we are going to work on a project which is object tracking based on a color using OpenCV. So yes, so before going on to the session, I would like to welcome the people present here. First of all, here we have Aniket Kumar, good evening. Karthik, hi, good evening. And Sulekha, hi. And Krivasan, hi. And Mustaq Ali, hi, good evening. Okay, so Mustaq Ali definitely will get a notification. So tomorrow I'll ask my team to contact you. Ashutosh Singh, hi, good evening. And SBM Taran, hi, good evening. Nikhil, hi. Aniket Kumar, hi. And Rahul, hi. Vitu, hi. Messi, Abai, hi. Aniket Kumar, Unicorns, Vivid Shot, hi, good evening. And Nikhil Mishra and Umbrella Innovation and Shivam and Hitendra Singh and Shivam and Manes, good evening, and Kamal, good evening, Henry, good evening, Archana, good evening, and Prabha, yes, good evening, and Divyan Sai, good evening, and Arvind Kumar, hi, Sai Avinash, hi, Sandhya, hi, Harshil, hi, and Hafiz, hi, good evening, and Kevin, good evening. So good evening everyone guys, thank you so much. Harish Madhavan, okay, and Harshil, hi, hello guys. So let us go to the session. So I hope you guys are super excited for this today's project as well. If you all super excited for this today's project, you just post I'm super excited Sanjay in your chat guys. Okay, so before that I really want to discuss something about the object tracking. Okay, because yesterday we guys have done phase tracking, right? So phase detection and tracking by using Haar cascade algorithm. So today we are going to be tracking whatever the object, but the object is going to be based on the color. Okay, based on the color, we are going to track an object. So that is what we are going to do. So while talking about object tracking, as we guys have already discussed, lot more ways are there. For an example, we can track the certain object based on the color. For an example, if this is a water bottle, so the cap of the water bottle is yellow, right? So with the help of the color, you can able to track the water bottle. So that is the first way, or the second way is to go for the deep learning. So deep learning is really advanced. Now we are in the computer vision session where we are going to learn the basic how to track an object based on the color. If you are super excited to do the project by yourself today, just post I'm super excited Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so object tracking based on color using OpenCV. So first of all, what we just want to do is we just want to install one application called or one library called PyAutoGUI. Okay, you just type CMD. Okay, so just click run as administrator. Okay, what we are just going to do is we are going to install this PyAutoGUI library. Here I would like to give another more short bites today. Okay, so pip install PyAutoGUI. Okay, please complete this installation guys. This is going to be helpful for tuning, color tuning. Okay, so here another main thing. So we're talking about this PyAutoGUI. It is really super cool guys. Because for an example, in your laptop or in your PC, you are using mouse pointers, you are using keyboards, right? So like keyboard shortcuts like Control C or Windows button and mouse here, there is a right click, left click and double click and scroll up, scroll down. So there are a lot of functionality which is present in your laptop and then, keyboard and then mouse, right? So what we can do is we can do those operations like right clicking, left clicking, where is my mouse pointer position. So for an example, if I'm keeping the mouse pointer position in I, so what is the position coordinates of my mouse pointer? Scroll up, scroll down, Control C, V. So likewise, whatever the function which you are wanted to do in your from your Python program, so usually you will do with the help of like physically you usually will do. So instead, if it is doing automatically by itself, all right. So like for an example from the program, so if you are just giving the coordinates, click at the coordinates of 255, 256. So automatically the mouse pointer will go there and it will make a right click. So like kind of keyboard and mouse functions can be done with the help of PyAutoGUI. Okay, I hope you really love this library. If you really like this library, you just post I like it Sanjay in your live chat. So object detection and tracking are the tasks that is important and challenging, such as video surveillance and vehicle navigation. There are a lot of application, of course. So here, there is one factor, guys. You just tell me, okay, so you just tell me, guys, what is, so for an example, I'm having two color. Okay, this is also you'll tell like yellow, and this is also you'll tell like yellow, right? So do you guys have any idea how can you define the color in your program? For an example, we need to track an object based on the color. So I'm having a water bottle cap. So we need to track this yellow specifically, not this yellow. So you are having this two color, which is going to be visualized by your camera. So you guys tell me, how can you track this object by the color? Will you define simply yellow, right? So do you guys have any idea? If you guys have any idea, you just post your answers in the live chat. So you have this water bottle cap is also yellow, and this highlighter is also there. So which is also kind of like yellow. So we are having some problem where we can't able to define the colors, right? So we can't able to simply define like this is green color, this is yellow color, this is pink color. Definitely not. So as people say, yes, RGB value 0 to 250 actually is like grayscale. So while talking about the main definitions are where you can able to define it with the help of color code. Griffin, I'm really sorry. Definitely, I'll go slow now. Okay, so we need to specify the color codes. Okay, so once again, I'll repeat the process. So first of all, what the application we are going to work on, which is object tracking based on the color. There are two ways. One is object tracking based on the color. Second one, object tracking based on deep learning. So by training it, we can also do that. Or as machine learning algorithms, as we guys have did yesterday, like Har Cascade. So likewise, these are all the ways. So on those ways, we are going to track the object based on the color today. So I'm having a water bottle for an example. So this water bottle, I'm just going to focus on this yellow color. So we are going to track this this water bottle based on this yellow color. So this is what we are going to do. Object tracking based on the color. But here we are having some challenge. So what is the challenge is, this is also yellow and this is also yellow, and there are a lot of other objects there. So whenever it is in yellow, definitely we can't able to define the color like this is yellow color, track the yellow color, track the green color. So definitely not, because it is not going to be accurate. So for that, what we just want to give is, we just want to give the color codes, color value. Okay, so on those, there are a lot of other formats are there like RGB, so those stuffs. So on that list, we are going to choose HSV value. So what is that? HSV is hue saturation value. Just see here. If you are going to define a color, for an example, if you want to define this green color or yellow color, you can define it with the help of H, S, and then V. Hue, what is the hue value? What is the saturation value? What is the low value? Sorry, what is the value? Okay. So likewise, we need to define it for both the lower and the upper. So lower hue, upper hue, and lower saturation, upper saturation, lower value, upper value. So likewise, we need to define 6 values so that you can able to easily identify this color accurately. Okay. So I hope you like this way. So first of all, let us go with some syntax. Okay. So these are all the syntax. Let us learn later. So before that, I really want to show something. Okay, what is the stuff is, this is the bonus source code which I'm not going to give for here in a YouTube, because this is the advanced code where it is going to be really helpful for identifying the color. Okay, this advanced source code which I'm going to be giving only for the internship participants. But let us run this and let me show you how I'm going to be finding out the color codes. Okay, because what we have the problem is, we are having a problem like we need to define the color. We need to define the color in the program. So definitely by seeing my eyes, with the help of my eyes, I can't able to tell the color code of this color. So that's why we are using this advanced resource code. With the help of that, we are going to define the color. Okay, are you guys all ready for it? If you are super ready for it, you just post, I'm super ready, Sanjay, in live chat. We are just going to do the color calibration, guys. I hope you definitely will going to love this. Okay, so this is what we got. Okay, just see here, my face is here, right? So my face is here. I'm adjusting some values. Okay, so I'm adjusting some values. Okay, this is my face color which has been turned into white. Okay, for an example, what we are just going to do is, let us see this part. Okay, so out of this mobile phone, I have different colors. Okay, on this color, I'm just going to track a red. Okay, whenever I really want to track red, what I just want to do is, I just want to calibrate, or I just want to adjust this to until I'm just getting the complete white part in my red color. Other than that, rest of the color should be in the black. Okay, likewise, I just want to calibrate, guys. Okay, I hope you really love what I'm doing now, right? So if you're really loving this, what I'm just doing to find out the color, you just post, I love this, Sanjay, in your live chat. Okay, I'm just tuning it. Okay, so this is what maximum as our output I got, right? Just see here. So this is what the calibration will looks like. For an example, if I want to track instead of this red color, if I want to track only this green color, okay, so what I'll do is I'll try to adjust this. Okay, likewise, I'll just do this adjustment until I just want to see only that marker color. Okay, I think you can able to see how I did that, right? So I hope you really love this. If you really love this, you just post, I love this, Sanjay, in your live chat. Okay, we are just defining our okay, we are just identifying only the color, only that green color, right? So what we are just did is we just identified this green color properly, right? I hope you guys have got this. So whenever I'm just moving, only this green color should be in this white color. Okay, so only this green color should be in the white color. So rest of the things should be in the black color. So that is what I'm just doing now. So now we got an output clearly like only classifying the green color. Right, I hope you guys have got this. Okay, if you really love this, you just post, I love this, Sanjay, in your live chat. So here, you just see this picture. So from this figure, we got like 6 values. Like low hue, high hue, and low saturation, high saturation, low value, high value. So likewise, I'm having 6 values. So now what I just want to do is, I just want to go to the main program. Okay, I'm just opening in the Notepad++. And here we need to put or we need to configure that 6 values in this place. Okay, I'll do that now. Just try to follow me. So 15 and 45, right? So that is 15 and 45. So I'm just going to giving that value. I'm just giving the value 15 and then 45. And second value is 164, 232. 164, 232. And third value is 162, 255. 162, 255. Okay, this is what we guys have did. Guys, are you guys are clear with this step? So what we guys have did is, we guys have identified the hue saturation value of this marker cap, this color specifically, because we can't able to define the color by seeing with the help of eyes. I really can't able to identify the color code. So that's why by using this source code, we are just defining the color. Okay, so this is what we did. I hope you really like it, and I hope you're really loving and enjoying this. So once it has been done, we need to terminate the program. Now, what we just want to do is it's ready for the application. So before going for the application, before explaining the application, how it is working and those stuff, I really want to show the output. Then you'll understand, guys, because here now up to now what we just did is we just identified the color code, right? So color code of this marker green. But now we need to track that object. How can we track the object, guys? Okay, let us have it in an interaction. So you just give your answers in the live chat. How will you track this object? So that is my question. Let us see who is going to give the answers. You just share me your idea, guys, so that we will have a lot of ideas in our mind. So I've identified this color. Okay, I identified this color. So with the help of that, we need to identify or we need to track this object. So whenever I'm just going to move the object to be left, it need to show left. Whenever I'm just going to move to right, it should show right. If I'm bringing it to camera to the very close, it can able to show like a close or back or something like that. If it is very far from the camera, it need to show forward. Okay. So this program is going to be the shortest hint for you, where you can develop a project called color following robot. So you can have some red color ball. If you are rolling that red color ball in the ground, your car can able to track it. Your car can able to follow it. So color based tracking. So that is what we are going to do. So if you guys have any idea how can we track an object based on the color, you just share your comments in the live chats. By the HSV coordinates we just adjusted now. Actually, okay, so color definition is done. Okay, so hue saturation value is done. Now I can able to identify this is the green color. Yes, so that's okay, guys. That I really know. What are all the other ideas? What are the ideas to track the object? You know, this is the green color. With the help of HSV color saturation, we guys have found out. Now, what is my question is, how can you track this object? Now I'm gonna be showing you how we did. Okay, so let us see the output, guys. Are you all excited? If you are excited, you just post I'm excited, Sanjay, in your live chat. Okay, just see here, guys. I'm just showing this object. Here in this text, it's showing front. Just see here. Now you just see the text is stop, 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 stop. Whenever the object is very far, it is printing like friend, friend, friend. You just see, follow my mouse pointer, guys. On the left hand side, there is the friend is there. Right? So this is what we are just doing. Okay, whenever the object is very close to that camera, it is just showing stop. Whenever the object is far from the camera, it is just showing front. Whenever this object is on the left side or right side, it is just showing right. Whenever the object is on the left side, it is showing left. Are you guys really loving this? If you really love this, you just post I love this, Sanjay, in your live chat. What we are just doing is we are just doing color following a robot, which we can able to design with the help of this algorithm. So whenever the object is far, car want to follow that. Car want to move forward. Whenever the object is very close, car will move backward. Whenever the object is in left, car want to turn left. Whenever the object is in right, car want to turn right. This is what this project is all about, guys. Okay, so I hope you really love it. If you really love this, you just post I love this, Sanjay, in your live chat. So what we guys have simply did is we guys have designed a color object follower by using this OpenCV libraries. Okay, so that is what we guys have did. I think you are experiencing some buffering. Okay, so now I'll explain. I think you will get easy now. So what is the thing is, if you are observe the output carefully, where there is some red color dot, where there is some yellow color circle. Okay, with the help of the two factor, we are going to define whether the car need to move forward, whether the car need to move backward, whether the car need to turn left, whether the car need to turn right. So only by the two factor. One is the red color dot and another one is the yellow color circle. Okay, so based on that function, we guys have did this project. Are you clear? So now I'm going to be teaching you only the syntax because the detailed explanation which is given on the internship. So first of all, what we just want to do is, you just want to convert that BGR color frame into HSV format, because we are going to mask that HSV format value, right? So at initially what we just want to do is, we just want to convert that color image, that BGR to HSV format. So for that we have a syntax called cv2.cvt color of blurred, which is like smoothened image, comma cv2.color underscore BGR to HSV. So with the help of this syntax, we are going to convert this BGR image into that HSV format. Okay, so once it has been done, now what we are just going to do is, we are going to draw the minimum enclosing circle around the object. So x comma y comma radius is equal to cv2 dot minimum enclosing circle of counter area. So we are going to draw the minimum enclosing circle around the object, and then we are going to find out the moments. So moments means this help you to calculate some features like center of the mouse of an object, area of an object. You just see here, I'm having this pen cap, marker cap, right? So this is the object you are going to track. So the first time we need to draw the circle around my object. Okay, I want to draw the circle around my cap. That is the first task. So that can be done with the help of this minimum enclosing circle. So we are going to draw the circle around this object, around this cap. And then we need to find out the center of this area. So that can be find out with the help of this moments. So this MH moments help you to calculate some features like center of the mass of the object or the area of the object. So with the help of this factor, we are going to define or we are going to find out the center of this object. So that is what the red color dot which has been plotted. Okay. So I'm repeating you again. So from this frame, it is going to track the object based on the 2 points. One is the red color dot which you guys have seen in the output, and second one is the yellow color circle. So that yellow color circle which has been drawn with the help of this syntax called cv2.minimum enclosing circle. So with the help of the syntax, we are going to draw the circle around it, and then with the help of this moments, we are going to find out the midpoint, the center of this area. Okay, so that is what is all about. Okay, so what we are just doing is we are just finding out the center. We are just drawing a minimum enclosing circle. So those stuff we are doing, and finally we are going to draw it in an output frame. Okay, let us see the workflow. First of all, we are going to read the frame from the camera, and we are going to pre-process image and finding a contours like finding out or seeing the neighborhood pixels, and drawing the minimum enclosing circle, and finding center of the contour area, and drawing the circle and center, the dot. So based on that, we are going to make a decision. So what is the thing is, how we are making a decision? It's simple, guys. Again, I'm telling you, there are two factors. One is red color dot and yellow color circle. So whenever the yellow color circle is large, for an example, if I'm bringing this object very close to you, the yellow color circle will be larger. So whenever the yellow circle diameter is very larger, I will stop the car. Whenever that yellow color circle's diameter is very less, I'll make the car to move forward because the object is far. And whenever the center dot, red color dot is in the left side of the frame, I'll turn the car left. Whenever the center color dot which is present on the right of the frame, we're just going to turn the car right. Okay, if you really like this idea, you just post I like this idea, Sanjay, in a live chat. This is how we are going to do this object tracking based on the color. Okay, so now let us go for the source code. Okay, I'll explain anyhow. Okay, so in a simple way. So what we are just doing is, we are just going to track an object based on the color. First of all, we need to identify the color and we need to change in the program, so that we can mask it and we can get only this part, color part. So once you got the color part, we need to draw the minimum enclosing circle around this color part. And then we need to find out the center of this part and we need to put some red color dot around it. So there are two factors. One is yellow color circle and red color dot. So with the help of that yellow color circle, whenever the radius is larger, I'll make the car to be stopped. Whenever the radius is small, I'll make the car to move forward. Whenever the red color dot which is present in the left side of the frame, I'll turn the car left. Whenever the red color dot is present on the right side of the frame, we'll turn the car right. So this is all the complete workflow. So now let us explore the project, guys. First of all, import immutals, which is a library which is going to be helpful for resizing the frame, and CV2, which is going to be helpful for initializing the camera. And we guys have initialized two lines like red lower and red upper. It is not a red color. It is for green color, where we guys have configured that 6 color values. And then camera is equal to cv2.video capture of 1, which is like initializing the camera. And inside that while true, we are going to read the frame from the camera. So camera.read. Okay. So camera.read, which is like we are going to read the frame from the camera. Okay. Which is like reading frame from camera. This is what the first line is all about. And second line, we are just resizing the frame. Okay, resizing the frame into the width of 600. And then we are going to apply smoothing. So these are the same syntax which we guys have learned before on the yesterday's session, guys. Okay. Okay, don't think like it is new and Sanjay is really running fast. It is going to be very simple. Okay, so and then smoothing, and then here we are going to convert BGR image into HSV color format. Okay, that is the same syntax we guys have learned. And then now it's time to mask the green color, guys, because we guys have already specified what is the color code of my object here, which I'm gonna show that. So that green color is going to be masked now. So cv2 dot in range of HSV comma red lower and red upper. So red lower and red upper, which is going to be passed to mask that green color. Okay, we are just going to segregate only that green color. So once it has been got as like a green color separately, okay, like because in this complete frame I am wearing black color t-shirt, on the background it is like sky blue color. So from this complete frame it need to segregate only this green color part. So now we are going to apply erosion and dilation. This is also same thing which we guys have explored. So if there is some leftover, some holes and those stuffs is going to be removed with the help of this erosion and dilation. And what we are just going to do is, now we are going to find out the contours. So contours in the sense are same as like we guys have discussed in the previous session. We are going to find out the neighborhood pixels around that places. So once you guys have got it, then we are going to get the counts. We are just making sure whether there is change or not. So once you guys have got it, we are going to take that contours values and we are going to check the minimum enclosing circle. So while talking about the circle, it needs a midpoint and it needs a diameter. Right? Both the points which is going to be identified with the help of the syntax called cv2.minimum enclosing circle of C. So with the help of that x comma y, which is the dot, the center point of your circle, and radius, how much radius of the circle. So likewise, we used to get that coordinate, and m is equal to cv2.moments. We used to find out the moments using this equation. So once you guys have found out, you can able to get the value called center. So once everything which has been found out, now we need to draw the two circle. Number one circle is the yellow color circle. And number two circle is the dot. The dot is nothing but a circle, right? So cv2 dot circle of frame, comma, start x, start y, and the radius of the circle. Sorry, this is the midpoint of the circle, and this is the radius of the circle, and this is the color of the circle, and this is the thickness of the circle. And second circle is the red color dot. So frame, the center, and the position, and the color of the circle, and thickness of the circle. So likewise, everything we guys have defined here. And then if the radius is greater than 255, so 250, the car is going to stop. If the center of 0 is less than 150, the car going to turn left or right. If it is less than 250, it is going to move forward. So what is the functionality? As I am repeating you again, there are two parts. One is red color dot and yellow color circle. So red color dot is going to be helpful for identifying whether the car is on the left side or right side, whether the object is in the left side or right side. Whether the circle is going to define whether the object is very close to the camera or away from the camera. Okay, so that is what we have just done. And finally, camera will be released and desktop windows will be destroyed. So I'm repeating the part again, guys. Here in this program, there are two parts. Number one is yellow color circle. Okay, so whenever we are just going to run this, the yellow color circle which is out there, I think you can able to see this yellow color circle. I'll show that here, guys. Just see here. The yellow color circle which is present in this frame. So yellow color circle which is going to be helpful for deciding whether the car need to move forward or backward. Okay, if it is like this, car want to stop. If it is very far, car want to move forward. So this yellow color circle is defining whether the car need to move forward or backward with the help of the radius of the circle. Whereas the red color dot, with the help of the red color dot, we are going to define whether we need to turn the car left or turn the car right. Okay, whenever the red color dot is in the right side, it is going to, whenever the red color dot is present in the left side, it is going to print left. Whenever the red color dot is present on the right side, it is going to print right. So this is what the complete functionality. I hope you really enjoyed this simple program. If you are really feeling this looks very simple, you just post it simple Sanjay in a live chat. We guys have loaded immutable cv2 library and we guys defined the color code and we guys have initialized the camera. And inside the while loop, we guys have accessed the frame from the camera, read the frame from the camera, and resize the frame, and smoothing an image, converting BGR image into a HSV image format, and we are just masking only that color image part, and we are applying erosion and dilation method to remove the leftovers or holes which is present in that part, and then we are going to find out the contours of the complete frame, And then inside that, we are just going to find out, we are going to draw the minimum enclosing circle. So to draw the minimum enclosing circle, it is going to return us you the center as well as the radius. And to find out the complete area, the center, we are going to find out the moment. So with the help of that, we can able to easily find out the center. So once it has been found, two circles has been drawn. One is a yellow color and another one is a red color dot. So everything has been plotted. So based on the circle radius, we are going to define whether the car need to move forward or backward. So if the circle of the radius is very larger, car want to stop. The radius of the circle is very smaller, car want to move forward. If the dot is present on the left side of the frame, car need to turn left. The dot is present on the right hand side, the car will need to turn right. So these are the complete workflow of this project, guys. If you really love this explanation, you just post I love this Sanjay in your live chat. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes are hard. Because guys, definitely it might be, but don't give up. If you really want extra time to explain or to need every line by line syntax of explanation, please register for the internship. In the internship, you guys have explored everything in a very in detail. Okay, definitely you will going to be love this, guys. Because guys, is there any other questions? If there is any questions, please raise your questions in the live chat. You can connect with me through the LinkedIn, guys. My LinkedIn given in the description below. You just click that link and connect with me through the LinkedIn. So that's all up to the session, guys. And if you guys have any doubts regarding this or regarding courses, please call or WhatsApp to this number 730-584-5758. And if you guys have any course project related queries, please visit pantech.net. And if you guys haven't followed me, you can please follow me through the LinkedIn. So yes, today's session is very shorter. So because we are in the computer vision, once we guys are moving on to the deep learning concepts, definitely we are going to take a lot more time than the 1 hour event. So nowadays the session is going to be a little bit easy, but whenever the days is passing by, definitely the session is going to be a little bit difficult. So only mandatory rule is you should attend every day of the session. Even though you missed any one of the session, you may miss lot of values. You can't able to understand the next day of the session. So please don't give up and stay till the end of 30 days. So thank you so much. Thank you once again. And don't forget to follow me and don't forget to register for this 3-in-1 internship as a batch one, which is going to end on tomorrow. So thank you.